BBC Television presents...
Hancock.
By Jove, you've got a lot of emails and texts in. All adverts, I suppose.
No.
Of course they are. And what are those sacks on the doorstep? Getting some veg in for Christmas, are we?
Fan emails and items of clothing that my fans have personally signed for me.
Yes, it's getting near Christmas. Lucky fellow, plenty of socks. Your sock drawer will be bursting, Sid. Ha ha.
Not my sock drawer, Hancock. My knicker drawer. Ha 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 ha.
How very disgusting. Well, if that's your standard of fan, I'm glad I don't appeal to that sort of person. I hope they aren't viewers of Hancock's Half Hour. It ruins the tone, you know. How can people stoop so low?
I don't know. I wish they'd stoop even lower. I enjoy it. It's just a bit of fun. Lighten up, Hancock.
Well, I prefer my fun to be a bit more civilised, Sid. The better class of fan prefers to show their appreciation in other ways. A wolf whistle or a friendly wave as I drive by.
2 fingers, you mean? You're jealous because you don't get many emails, tweets and texts.
I don't want any, Sid, but I did get one yesterday.
Who from? Your mum?
No, as it happens, from a very nice lady in Stoke Poges. She's 85 and says she watched the show Man and Boy since she was a young girl.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yes, that's what I thought. Anyway, what's your secret? How do you do it, Sid?
I'm afraid some of us have got it, Hancock, and some of us ain't.
And I haven't, I suppose.
Yes, that's it. Summed it up in a nutshell.
Well, how about giving your old mate a few tips, Sid? The nights are drawing in and I could do with a bit of female company around the old log fire.
It's quite simple. It's me looks. A lot of fans think I look like Brad Pitt and George Clooney.
What? They can't do. Brad Pitt and George Clooney are good looking, aren't they? You're, how can I put it, lived in.
Yeah, my fans think I'm good looking. What's wrong with that?
Nothing, Sid, but they haven't seen you, have they? It's not something passed on by word of mouth, is it? Like a rumour?
Of course they have, and I do look like Brad Pitt and George Clooney. A bit more Clooney than Pitt, maybe.
Of course, that's where I'm going wrong. It's all self-belief, bravado, swagger. It's the power of positive thinking. I think, therefore I am. I think I look like Brad Pitt and George Clooney, therefore I do. It's simple. Thanks, Sid. Cracked it.
Is it working?
Give it a chance. But I'm prepared to take the plunge. I'm going to give it a go. The power of self-belief. I'll focus my mind for a couple of days, then invite Atty Jakes and Kenneth Williams along and see if they notice any improvement.
Salutations, O Master of Hancock's Half Hour. How can we miserable bit part players, the cast of thousands, serve you today? Can I rub some unguents and perfumes into your body for Christmas?
You keep your unguents and perfumes away from me, whoever you are. You do that and you'll get a punch in the bracket. No, I'm working hard on changing my image. I think I'm becoming a bit passé, a bit stale, slightly jaded. I want to give myself a fillip.
You're changing your name to Philip. That's a nice name. Better than boring old Tony.
No, Hatch, you've got the wrong end of the stick. It's an expression. A fillip, a lift, a boost.
Oh, why didn't you say?
I just did. But I wondered if you'd noticed any improvement in my appearance, Hattie.
Oh yes, you've grown a beard.
No, I haven't. It's 5 o'clock shadow.
Well, that's no good. It's 6 o'clock. What else have you changed? I can sit here guessing. What about your parking? Oh, it's on the left, not the right. Oh, your underwear.
Don't be impertinent, Williams. I do, however, value your advice. Do I look like Brad Pitt or George Clooney?
Like a chalk pit? I don't understand, Tony. Yes, like a loony. Oh, with the lights out, you look like Robin Williams and Woody Allen. I think Brad Pitt and George Clooney could sue. Be careful what you say if I were you.
I don't know why you think this is so funny. Sid James fans thinks he looks like Brad Pitt and George Clooney, and so does Sid. It's not that funny, is it? I think I look very suave. Wait a minute, Robin Williams is dead.
Oh yes, now you come to mention it. Sid does look like Brad Pitt or George Clooney, but you don't. Well, maybe just a little bit, Tony.
Oh, well.
What you need is an helping hand, Hancock. Have you thought about plastic surgery? I've heard it's pretty good. It can make you look like anyone. How about looking like that star of the Hancock's Half Hour, George Williams, who could look like him with a bit of work?
It's not just your boat race, Hancock. It's having the style and panache.
Yes, a panache. The Mexican garment made of a thick piece of woolen cloth with a slit in the middle of the head. I could get one of those.
You're thinking of a poncho.
No thanks, love. I've already eaten.
Yes, you clearly need some help. Come shopping with me, Tony, and I'll re-style you. I'll be your gok wand. Ooh, sounds like fun. I think I'll come along too. I like a bit of gok. I can recommend a good plastic surgeon too, Tony. He did my piles. He's redesigned my whole bottom. It used to look like a still life with bunches of grapes. Now my arse looks like Danny Dyer. Don't laugh.
No, don't bother, Williams. I've found my own cosmetic surgeon, thanks. He's a Picasso with a scalpel and says he can give me a chiselled jaw.
Chiselled jaw? Oh, he won't be using a scalpel then. Probably a bloody chisel. There's nothing wrong in trying to look good, Tony, but why all this sudden interest in appearance? You're an experienced character actor. Everyone recognises you and loves you the way you are.
Well, that's the trouble, At. They don't love me. I've only got 340 friends on Facebook. How many have you got then, Sid?
Hang on. 143,634 at the last count. Wait a minute. Hang on. 635. No, ignore that. 636.
Don't rub it in, Sid. Yes, it's true, At. Not fair. How come he's got so many and I haven't?
Oh, poor Tony. Hang on a minute. I'm not your friend at the moment. You can add me. There's another one for your growing army of friends.
No, thanks for offering, but I want real friends. I want meaningful relationships.
Ooh, thank very much. Sucks booty you with knobs on.
Come on now, Sid, it's time for candidity. Just what is it about your face that people really like? And I'll tell my cosmetic surgeon to stick it on.
Do you really want me to tell you?
It's wrinkles, isn't it? People think you're smiling at them permanently, but they aren't. It's just your wrinkles, wrinkling naturally. Your laughter lines are permanent.
Don't talk rubbish. No, it's me eyes. Girls like blokes with blue eyes and blonde hair.
You're joking, aren't you? You haven't got any hair.
Well, good luck, Tony. We'll see you in a few days.
So, does it hurt much, Hancock?
Only when I laugh.
Well, have you heard the one about the Scotsman, the Irishman and the Englishman, who all had facelifts? The Scotsman wouldn't pay for his, so he had to someone...
No thanks, Kenneth, I've heard it. I think I'll just sit and listen, thank you very much. I don't move a muscle in case the stitches come out.
Oh, it's not permanent, is it? Oh, shame. You could wear bandages on Hancock's Half Hour and everyone will feel sorry for you. Ken, don't be nasty to poor old Tony. It can't be easy at his time of life.
The surgeon says he's knocked years off me.
Yeah, it's knocked years off your life, you mean.
You wait till you see the result. You'll want to have one done yourself.
Oh, chance. I'm happy the way I am. What did you ask the surgeon to do, by the way?
Well, I just told him about you and how all the fans think you're good looking like Brad Pitt and George Clooney. He said, I know who Brad Pitt and George Clooney are, but who is Sid James? So I showed him a photo of you.
Yes, I think it's a good idea. Well done, Tony. This could be a whole new career for you. Starring roles in the films, you could make it in America.
You've taken the bandages off. Let's have a gander. My God.
What do you think, Sid? George Clooney or Brad Pitt? Has he blended the best characteristics of both actors, captured their essence and planted them to bear fruit in the fairness of my face?
Well, not exactly. You showed him my photo. Why on earth did you do that?
Because he wanted to see a picture of you. He's a top-class cosmetic surgeon. He needs inspiration. What do I look like?
Well, you look like me. I was only joking about George Clooney and Brad Pitt, by the way.
Oh my God, what have I done?